Cal Newport once said that technology should empower us, not overwhelm us. Digital wellness is about reclaiming control over our attention and time in a world full of distractions. Hey friends, I'm Samantha. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm here to discuss something that has honestly been on my heart for the past couple years, and I struggled with finding a solution to my problem. It wasn't until another YouTuber named Selena Ott popped up on my feed when something clicked. I watched her video where she discusses how her family of 6 went screen-free, and I resonated so much with the things she said, it inspired me to finally do the same after wanting to for so long. In my last video, I touched on how I manage my anxiety being a stay-at-home mom to 4, and one of the things I mentioned is limiting screen time. For the past couple of years, screen time in our home has been a big struggle for me. I know that when it gets out of control, it causes me a lot of stress. So I would manage it by trying to only put calm, non-stimulating shows for my toddler and trying to do screen-free days, but it somehow would always creep back into our home and the TV would always be on in the background for my toddler, and my older kids would constantly ask when they could have their time. It started to feel like we were all being controlled by our devices. I knew I was in trouble because the first thing my toddler would ask me for in the morning was his show. And I realized that just turning the TV off throughout the day was not enough. It was still adding up to hours of it being on, even if most of the time it was just background noise. It just isn't necessary. If you're a mom, you know that this can be a very overwhelming dilemma because we know it isn't good for the little ones and their development, their behavior, sleep patterns, or overall wellness. But it can feel so out of reach to become a screen-free family. But I finally said enough is enough. We have been on a digital detox for 2.5 days in my house, and holy cow, what a difference it has made. I don't plan on never giving my kids TV time again. In fact, during this little detox, I've been thinking about how I want to go about it, and for now, I've settled on doing 1 hour on Friday and Saturday. The kids can pick a DVD from our collection, or we can rent a movie for them to watch. But I want the kids to decide on their program together and watch it together. That way, everyone knows what to expect for the week, and I don't have to worry about each kid getting individual time. And I feel like most of the time when we think about limiting screen time, we think of toddlers, kids, or maybe even teenagers. But smartphones are so user-friendly now and so common for everyone to have that this can be a problem even for your grandma. That's why I think it's just so important to be mindful about usage and to set boundaries and goals with our phones and devices so that we aren't being held captive as prisoners to our phones, and we can just use them as the helpful tools that they can be. Other than YouTube, I don't even have social media, but I can easily become distracted by scrolling on my phone, on my YouTube For You page, or even Amazon. So I decided that I would also be limiting my time on my phone and become more mindful. If you're a stay-at-home mom like me and you'd like to try this out, I like to put my phone on loud and just keep it in the other room during the day. That way if someone calls or texts, I can check up on it and then just put it right back up. Honestly, I am so happy with this decision. I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off of my shoulders, and it's incredible how well my kids have already responded. They're already playing better together and learning to have quiet moments with me. I'm going to be reading to them every night, and we've been enjoying that a lot. Long term, I anticipate that my toddler will most likely start sleeping better and that their play will become more imaginative. I'm so excited for this new chapter. I'll definitely be doing an update in a couple months to share how this little change is going, and I hope this encourages you to do the same. Thanks so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so I can see you in the next one.